with Double Pole Trouble, which is
Karen and Leanne.
And they just performed and won the doubles division of North American Pole Dance Convention Competition 2016 after some tense moments of whether or not who placed what. Right? Let's go to before the performance. This routine you've been working on for a while, right?
Yes.
And is what we saw tonight, is that like your penultimate version of it? That's your favorite version of it?
Yeah, so we had come up with a concept probably like as soon as Nationals ended last year. We were like, I have a good idea for a new routine. And then from there, we had it ready for the girly show, which was or Vertical Love, which was in April. And then we kind of reworked it with the tricks we really wanted for competition, and that was the version.
Because you have to keep something a secret, you know?
Yeah, I know. I have video of your Vertical Up performance, and I haven't shared it with anyone.
But this would be the best. If anything, doubles is hard to fit into 4 minutes.
If anything, yeah, we would
just more like 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We still are very, very happy
with the 4-minute routine.
Because of how much preparation there is for each pose?
Yeah.
It just takes more time.
It's kind of reminiscent of somebody trying a silks routine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a little more time would have been awesome, but we're really happy with the way it turned out. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else was too. Holy cow.
No matter the result, too, like,
we were really happy with the way it went.
No, it showed on your faces too. When you guys lined up after, when everybody was lining up to find the awards or whatever, it showed on your faces and most everyone else's that they were satisfied with what they did. And to hell with the results. It'd be great if they won, but they were happy regardless.
It was a strong category. Yeah. Everyone was so good.
And everyone came off stage after and were like, great job too. Like, I don't know, everyone seemed to come off really happy with what they did and no one came off upset and everyone was really nice to each other backstage. It was just like a really great environment. This competition was amazing.
It's like everybody was from Canada.
Right?
Yeah. No Americans here.
No comment.
Yeah.
We love America.
So just before, oh, don't worry about that. It's just a phone. So just before, your nerves, how were your nerves?
Awful.
This one apparently had a panic attack.
This morning, okay, I woke up, last night I went to bed, I was like a little nervous, it's fine. I woke up, I thought sleeping would get rid of the nerves, it didn't, it made it worse. So I woke up and I was just like a ball of nerves, I couldn't eat, my mom forced me to eat food because she came to watch, our families came.
Awesome.
We were excited.
They didn't get to see the last one, did they?
No, they didn't.
And yet that was local.
That was local.
How ironic.
So of course everyone drove 10 hours to Chicago.
Exactly.
From Toronto.
Makes sense.
Yeah, why not?
But we were both
I was really nervous too, we went to our separate rooms after we warmed up just to like debrief on our own. The one time we're not together.
Separate rooms?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, like no homo or nothing, but I thought y'all would cuddle or something.
Oh,
we cuddle a lot.
You've been best friends since you were what, 2.5?
Once we got off stage on top of each
Oh
other.
yeah, no, we collapsed. People were coming up to us to say good job, and we just kind of like a human knot.
Yeah, and fell to the floor.
Double twisted pretzel, no pretzel.
Right?
No, yeah.
We might make it into a pole move.
Yeah. Or no, just a floor move.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, we've been best friends for a long time.
Yeah. So during the performance, were you able to just happily focus on everything, or did you keep having spats of oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, or was it just like so natural to you and so much fun? What was it? Was it nerve-wracking or was it just like easy going?
Well, do you want to go?
I was gonna say, I think the most comforting part is the space changes. So we did the routine obviously at this competition and we train it in the studio, but it's the same routine. So when you're going through the moves and it's Karen all the time, so when I'm looking at Karen, it's her, like that part's comforting and that throws away the nerves in the mind. And you're like, oh, this is the same thing we've done for weeks and weeks and weeks and months.
And before we go on, we always do this.
Oh yeah,
Boom, boom, boom. And we go, love you.
And then I say,
Aww.
it's gross, and then we
That's
vomit after.
actually, I'm about to vomit because how adorable that is.
Yeah, so we do that, and then that kind of helps like calm the nerves, and then we get into the zone, and then we go to town.
I really like that aspect of being able to look at the other person as sort of like a rock, as a foundation for yourself.
It's like, I know you're there, so it's going to be okay because you are always there, even though the audience is not. But
Yeah.
That's the one thing the solo artists don't have.
yeah.
I don't think I could compete solo.
Solo?
I love having somebody there.
You'd start walking towards a pole that's not there, fall off the stage.
I would know what to do.
You'd be
myself.
using the support system. So yeah, obviously it looked like you nailed your routine. Do you feel like you nailed it?
Yeah, we're the most hard on ourselves. I think everyone is, though. In the world. Plus, artists are just like that.
Like not to remember, but at the beginning, my hand slipped a little off her arm when I pull her off the box. At the very beginning, in my head, I was like, damn. But then
Yeah, and
we
then in my
watched
head
the
I was like, I'm
video.
gonna kill you when we get off stage. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was the opposite end of looking at your other person for a
Right?
rockin' foundation. I can blame you for everything if we lose.
No, I definitely didn't think that, but I was like, she's gonna be upset about
Yeah,
that.
I was. But anyways, and you can't even tell, but like in my head, I was like, ugh, I wish I didn't do that. And then like little things, like little flexes here and there on climbs. But,
Well, you're pointing your toe now. You're fine.
Yes.
pink toes.
Bitch. I can't point my toes.
So, but we're really, I think, happy with the way it went.
Very, very happy.
So was everyone else. And as I told you beforehand, and I think I said this back at Vertical Love, is the audience is going to love you. Whatever you end up doing, you're the only ones that know better whether or not you did what you meant to. And the judges are just going to assign a number to it. So
That helped a lot when you said that to us, actually. That was
Yeah.
something we played in our head.
it sounds so simple and it sounds so cliche, but I've been, without being invited to, I've been giving pep talks to people, whether they wanted it or not. And
Getting a pep
and it's sort of revised down to that. It's, hey, do your thing. You're the one that practice it. Even if you have to revise it in the middle of it, if you bang your head against the pole and start bleeding, act like that was part of it.
Right,
Make
yes,
some war
blood.
paint, whatever it takes,
it.
and not just for the sake of a score. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello. We got Culvers.
And I hate you. Hey y'all. That's awesome. So two of the other doubles competitors and one of the intermediate competitors,
Awesome.
right? And Ryan.
And Ryan.
And Ryan.
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey Ryan. Yeah. So where were we?
Pep talks.
Right. So pep talks. Yeah. So the best thing about a pep talk is you can now use that for others. Right? You can take the pep talk that I gave you, and whether or not you know it's bullshit, you give it to someone else. Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. Okay. So then immediately after, if I remember, you guys looked like you were done, and then you did one more thing after the music was done that was just so adorable. I forget what it was. Was it just
Because the theme is Pandora's box. So
right?
we
Oh,
opened
you
the
closed
box,
it again. That's right.
Yeah.
And the box unleashes all the evils of the world, and we're like, what did we do? And then we were like, how do we finish this routine off? We can't just leave the box open.
Because last time you did, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And then Leanne said,
Let's close it. I don't know.
so we.
We like choreographing an entrance and exit because if we're going to tell a story, it's from the moment we step on stage. Like that's what it's going to be.
And it makes you feel more comfortable before the music starts.
Yeah.
If you already start, like when you step on stage.
Right.
When the music starts, you're already like in character, so good to go.
So I'm glad that you did that last part of closing the box. Not only just because it was new from the previous version of the same thing that I saw, but I think it really added to the crowd loving you guys. And even though the crowds aren't the one giving you the scores or whatever, the judges hear the crowd.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so then afterwards, you're done. Nerves are gone, or you're still like, was it good enough?
Oh, I was hungry.
I was talking we got off stage, we're like, we
Wanted
get a
a
Big Mac.
Big
yet?
Mac. That's
Favorite
what I
food.
wanted.
Yeah.
Do you have that in Canada?
Yes.
I'm joking.
Yes.
Joking. We treat you like a foreign country. You're just another America, but
Right?
without all the guns and the violence and the
The
racism.
nerves were gone, and then it was just like whatever happens.
Yeah, we I told you we collapsed because we seem to always do that after we compete.
Now, was that as soon as you finished competing, or as soon as you got the award the final time?
When we got off the stage after we finished performing.
Okay.
Because it's such anticipation, and then when it finally finishes, and you're like, that went pretty well.
I think.
I think.
And then your adrenaline's like, okay, I did my job. I'm gonna go
And
to
I'm
sleep
gonna
now.
collapse
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
We also kissed our box before we went on.
yeah.
Aw.
Cool
Because
box.
Pandora was our third, I was going to say scene partner,
I have
but
to carry her.
dance partner.
I wouldn't say that because this was technically a doubles routine, and that would disqualify you.
That's true. Well, she's not a real person.
Right.
In my box. Just apparently not.
Good news, you're not disqualified, but now you're admitted to the psych ward.
Oh yeah, no, I know. We're crazy.
Yeah. Hey, whatever it takes, because again, that was a lovely performance, a lovely revision of it. I like how you improved it in every way. Okay, so then we're on to the awards. Without saying anything negative, how are you feeling the first time they started announcing it? Okay, so crowd favorite, the people that just drove by. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay, then third place, you guys got called. You looked ecstatic.
Yeah, well, it's our first international competition. So we don't know. We're just,
Okay,
like happy
okay,
to
hold up.
compete.
It may be international to you, but this is just America.
I know,
it's
but-
international.
I know,
It's
and
not Canada.
you're right. You're getting a reach. You're getting
Yeah,
you're
it's
getting so much
mixed.
competition of people that you don't already know.
Yeah,
It was
and there
more
were-
teams.
There were 9 teams, which is amazing.
And truth be told, I knew 3 of them. 3 teams.
Yeah. I don't know, and like we but we were all like there testing the poles this morning, so we could see what people were doing, and we're like,
people are good.
These are good tricks. People are good.
Right.
But we didn't see their routines because we were last, and we don't watch because it makes us crazy.
Right.
So we had no idea, and like we knew Vile Pole Arts, and they're wonderful.
They're amazing.
They're from BC, Canada.
You mentioned them to me beforehand. Yeah.
They're spectacular, and the Seth and Tanisha are hilarious.
They're amazing
and
too.
awesome. So, anyways, we didn't know, and we didn't get to watch the routines. We just kind of knew what we did, and
if that's where we place, that's where we place, you know? So we're going to be happy
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Place last, you're going to be happy. Like,
we were happy, so it didn't matter.
So even with third place, you guys were like, "Oh yeah, we'll take it.
Ooh,
Cool,
yeah.
great, yeah." And then they announced second. You're like, "Hey, congrats, guys! I haven't seen your routine yet, but the crowd loved it."
Yeah.
And then they announced first. You're like, "Okay, we're done. We get to." What do you mean no?
yeah, that moment.
Woman, my adrenaline left 20 minutes ago.
At that point, we were all just like, no.
I am already eating an imaginary Whopper.
Actually, though.
Big Mac.
Big Mac, sorry.
Burger King's good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just kind of one of those things, and that
We didn't know. No one knew what was going on, right? So it's like,
it was whatever. But it was long.
I got a message on my phone while I'm recording everybody dancing on stage for the music, which was a great idea. Okay, we don't know yet what the scores are. Let's not have them just standing there. Let's give them some music. Oh, good, they all dance except for that one girl. She didn't know the dance. I didn't either. But then I got a message from one of the judges. Hey, sorry, something with the scores. We're gonna fix it. And I was like, okay. All right, so, and I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, they already got third, they're already happy. Can we maybe just not make that any worse? Because
that's what we.
That's
Right.
what, when we got off stage, we're like,
That would be the word. We're like, okay, so if someone's getting bumped, God
It's us.
forbid, it's gonna be us.
because you're third, right?
third.
But not necessarily
Which is
because,
fine, it's fine.
right? Yeah,
we didn't really know what the heck was happening.
we never will,
No,
and
we
that's
never
okay.
will.
Ignorance is
I
bliss,
think what they had said is one of the score sheets was missing or something,
and so it changed all the
so
math.
it changed all the math.
Because it was such a tight score
Yeah.
to first, second, and third. I don't know how close fourth was, but it was the top three were tight.
Yeah.
And on the bright side, both revisions of the scores, it was still the same top three. It was just
Different,
musical
yeah.
chairs.
I
Yeah.
think they literally placed everybody in different places. They announced it 3 times.
Right.
The 3 times they announced it, and then the last time was finally 8 times.
Right. There is still a lot of confusion on Facebook as we record this video of which results are correct, because in I don't get paid to do this, but in my business of trying to keep track of this, and Joel will share this stuff as soon as he gets the scores. He almost hit send on the first one, and then she said, okay, wait, hold on. So there's going to be a lot of ambiguation about this, but you guys get to just hold up your trophy and be like, the proof is in the pudding.
Well, the judges just came up, not came up when we were all on stage. They looked up at all us. They're like, we promise this is the right one.
Yeah.
On the third attempt, they were
This
like,
is
"We
not a
promise
Steve
this is
Harvey."
right." 'Cause they wrote it down. They wrote it down for Mary Ellen on paper.
Right.
One of the judges went over and wrote the order.
Right?
That they were. Yeah. Anyways, so
In big, huge writing.
big, huge writing.
Right.
This is it. Yeah. So that was cool.
So what is next for you now? You've got CPFA Nationals at
Canadian
Toronto at the
Nationals, going back to
Daniel.
Daniel Spectrum.
Yeah, I always forget the second word. Spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in Parliament Street in downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on the 23rd.
That's in a week.
Yep.
No, 6 days.
6 days. So yeah, because today's Sunday. It's on Saturday. I doubt I'll be there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I gotta sneeze.
You know what? Call me just beforehand. I will give you the best pep talk.
Will do.
Right.
100%.
Why are you sneezing?
Because I was just.
She had to sneeze.
I had to sneeze 3 times.
Okay, I gotta see this lipstick here. This is, what is that? Pearlescent?
It's glitter
It was glitter.
on top of purple lipstick.
Let me see yours.
I don't have lips. But she does. She got beautiful
You take
lips.
lipstick and then you just buy loose glitter and you put the glitter on top of the lipstick.
I tried that with my beard.
We learned that
You
from Laura Desiree.
Did not work.
I could get your beard nice and glittery. Trust me.
Yeah,
I could do it.
we'll try that next time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.